Is the OnePlus Pad 2 the best Android tablet of 2024? And I must say, at this price point, this is one of the best tablets that you can buy. It looks gorgeous and the display is amazing. But however, this device might not be for everyone. And this is exactly where the things get interesting. Don't miss this video, as today we are taking a deep dive into the game-changing features, and we will also find out if the OnePlus Pad 2 is the right choice for you. My name is Prithviraj and I create videos on productivity, tech and life. OnePlus has clearly put a lot of thoughts into the aesthetics. Hence, they have really gone all out on the design of the Pad 2. It features a sleek unibody aluminum design that feels really premium in hand. I personally really like the placement of the back camera. It really gives a subtle touch to make it look even better. We have the power button and the speaker grills at the top. At the bottom, we again have the speaker grills and a USB Type-C port which supports USB 3.2 Gen 1. So if you wanted to do some high-speed transfer on this device, then yep, you can do that. We have the volume buttons on the right side, and finally on the left side we have the magnetic pins for connecting your keyboard. OnePlus also offers a keyboard, so you can check it out. I'll leave a link in the description, but I only got the stylus. More on this later. Overall, the appearance of this tablet really looks amazing, I must say. The OnePlus Pad 2 has a 12.1-inch LCD display. It has a resolution of 2120 into 3000 pixels, which is basically a 3K display. But the best part is that it has a refresh rate of 144Hz. Because of this factor, the screen feels super smooth to work on. The video viewing experience is great on this device, I must say. The colors are very vibrant and crisp. Since it has a LCD panel instead of AMOLED panel, we don't get that rich blacks in our display. But not to worry, this is rather in a higher spectrum of LCD display. So you're definitely gonna enjoy binge watching Netflix on this device. And also my videos on YouTube, cause they look great. For day-to-day usage, the display will feel super smooth thanks to the 144Hz display. And the fast refresh rate is also ideal for gaming, and also the display is really bright. Before we talk about the gaming aspect, let's see what the OnePlus Pad 2 packs under the hood. There are two variants of the OnePlus Pad 2, one with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, and the other one with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. But the processor, this is where the game changes. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. This single-handedly makes the OnePlus Pad 2 one of the best performing tablets in the market. Hence, you barely will face any sort of lags on this device, and rather it's gonna make the multitasking experience super smooth on this device. Here's the benchmark scores on Geekbench in case you're interested in that. Both the CPU as well as the GPU performance are here. I had a really great time gaming on this device. The faster refresh rate really makes it look and feel better. I remember getting a lot of comments in my previous videos, so yeah, I tested out BGMI. I was getting an average of 80 to 90 FPS while playing BGMI. It has stereo speakers, as I mentioned at the start. We have the speaker grills both on the top as well as on the bottom of the tablet. The sound quality is really nice, but when I compare it with something like the iPad, for example, the iPad sounds more richer and fuller only because the iPad has better low ends or bass, as you might know it as. The sound on the iPad hence feels a bit more punchy. Here on the Pad 2, we lack the low-end punch over here, but there are other factors that makes out this deficit. The speaker on this device is really loud on the max volume, I must say. We also have a lot of options to choose from in order to tweak our sound, and also it has spatial audio. We can either keep that setting off or you can change it to fixed or head track, just like in Apple devices. So if you are wearing your headphones and moving your head, the sound will move along with that. That is what head tracking means. Also, they offer some advanced features. We have this thing called the holo audio, whatever. The included 4-speaker setup is arranged to create a 3D audio-like effect. This provides a more surround sound experience regardless of how the device is held. Additionally, the OnePlus Pad 2 also supports Dolby Atmos, which further improves the spatial audio experience. And also, we can choose from different sound profiles to quickly tune our audio as per our needs. So the media and entertainment side of things on the OnePlus 2 has us covered in every single aspect. It's running on Oxygen OS, which is a skinned version of Android. I also remember reading this somewhere. OnePlus promised 3 years of OS updates and 4 years of security updates. So yeah, that's not bad, I must say. We have a proper control center when we pull down the notification tree. We have the tiles thing going on for accessing all our settings. We have 2 types of app drawers on this one. If you swipe up, we have the usual app drawer, but when you press this button, we also get a mini app drawer on the left hand side. This really makes it convenient, as of course the screen size is really large, and this way you will be able to use it with one hand. One thing I really missed on this tablet is that we don't have a fingerprint scanner. We of course have the face unlock on this device, but I personally prefer the fingerprint scanner. It is simply much more convenient. They could have easily snuck up a fingerprint scanner on the power button, but sadly OnePlus decided not to. It has a humongous battery, I must say. The OnePlus Pad 2 features a 9510 mAh battery, and we also get a 67-watt charger out of the box for fast charging. The battery on this device often lasted more than a day for me, and also the ideal time battery management on this device is really great. As in, if you keep your tablet lying around without actually using it for days, it is gonna retain a lot of battery without losing much charge like many other devices that I've have previously used. And also, if you're enjoying this video so far, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. It will definitely help me out a lot. Let us talk about the camera now. It has a 13 megapixel back camera with f2.2 aperture and also a 8 megapixel front camera with f2.3 aperture. And also the front camera is placed on the horizontal bezel, just where it belongs. Alright, so I'm not really a fan of the video quality here on the OnePlus Pad 2. It is actually trying to make the footage look more sharper, hence it's giving that weird HDR kind of look, which I'm not really a fan of. I really like the natural look. But yeah, for attending meetings and classes, it should just work out fine. For my day-to-day tasks like managing my life on Todoist and managing my work-related stuff on Notion, I didn't really face any issues on this device in that aspect. Everything felt super smooth, and also I had a great time editing photos here on Lightroom. The colors were really nice and the display made it even more fun. You can also check out my Lightroom presets pack if you're interested. We'll leave a link in the description as usual. All in all, it was really convenient editing photos using the OnePlus stylus. And this is where the things get interesting. I bought the official stylus by OnePlus, which is known as the OnePlus Stylo 2. Credits where it's due. The OnePlus Stylo 2 was really comfortable to hold. I really like the matte finish that it has, and also it will charge magnetically with your OnePlus tab. Hence, you don't really have to worry about charging your pen. After using a lot of pens and styluses, I must say I wasn't really a fan of the writing experience here on the OnePlus Pad 2 with the OnePlus Stylo 2. The writing felt a bit unnatural, to be honest. And to top it off, the OnePlus Notes app literally sucks. It has actually copied many aspects of Apple Notes. Take a look at the pen options segment on both. It just feels like OnePlus copied the homework but didn't make any changes. Writing here felt really bad. Also, take a look what happens when we zoom into a note. Really disappointing, I must say. However, I did have a better writing experience on other apps. I tested out Notewise, GoodNotes for Android and Nebo, but I wasn't satisfied anywhere. In terms of the writing, I won't really recommend this tablet. So if you are looking for a tablet primarily for note-taking purposes, then sadly, I'll have to say this tablet is not for you. We have way better options in the market. For example, the Samsung tablets, and you even get the S Pen out of the box. But even after paying so much for the OnePlus stylus, I still wasn't able to get a satisfactory experience as per writing is concerned. Let's talk about the pricing. The 8 gigs variant cost Rs 39,999 here in India, and the 12 gigs variant cost Rs 42,999. I'll also leave the USD pricing on the screen if you're interested. But yeah, I must point this out. This is by far the best performing tablet at this price point. All thanks to the Snapdragon 8 chipset that it has. None of the other options offer us the Snapdragon chipset at this price point. And also the price of the OnePlus Stylo 2 is Rs 5720 as of now on Amazon. Now here comes the final question. Should you buy the OnePlus Pad 2? Well, I must say, absolutely, you should just buy it. But there is a catch. If you're a general user, like you're mostly buying this tablet for entertainment and media consumption purpose, then definitely get the OnePlus Pad 2. It's one of the best options you can find at this price point. The performance you'll get out of this is simply unmatchable at this range. But however, if you're a student and you most likely want to buy this tablet for note-taking purposes, then no. Just get the other options. Firstly, we're having to buy the Stylo 2 separately, yet the performance isn't up to the mark. There are far better options out there at a cheaper price point who offers better note-taking capabilities. So, this is my final verdict. If you're looking for a general device for your day-to-day task and entertainment stuff, then definitely get this tablet. It's the absolute best at this price. But if you're a student, however, and note-taking is your priority, then sadly, I'll recommend that you get some other tablet. If you wanna know which tablet you should buy, then let me help you with that. Click here on this video. And over there, we have compared the iPad 10 Gen with the Galaxy Tab S9 FE Plus. See you there.